field in downtown Detroit. Here's Joshua Carty ready to get this one started.
Long time no see.
And off we go here on Monday night. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted.
Take that to start the game.
Picked off by Terrion Arnold. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Second and 7. Now, Fields. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football. I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Play action now for Fields. He'll tuck it and take off. He'll get this up close to a first down as he stopped just shy of midfield.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
On third down, they go with Wright. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. on the ground. This is right. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They run again with right. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Fields.
Oh,
that's going to be
come on, Rook.
Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
From the shotgun, it's Fields.
Get more
Quick
depth,
throw, taken in. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
You know we're going to go for it.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Fourth down, Fields. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. It's
that
a
will
gain
do.
of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Fields.
Too far, buddy.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the zone read, it's a give to right. And he is
I keep resorting to
in
the
his
old
tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
RPO controls. I'm going to keep that one. What can you do?
Third and long. Working out of the gun, it's Fields.
Nope.
This
Good
is
punt.
Intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
That's on me.
Here's 1st and 10.
Fake.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
Ballsy there with that hurdle.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. That'll be intercepted.
Oh, go.
And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Fields. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Fields now the throw on first down. This one caught at the 4. He is in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
Damn.
Joshua Carney comes out now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, it's Chuba Hubbard. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
At least I don't have to worry about him ever running.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down.
Give me that.
Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted.
Rook.
Off by the rookie out of LSU.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Oh, my God.
Wide open, middle of the field. He's got his receiver.
Couldn't have been any more wide open.
In the red zone. They got it inside the 15. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle.
Right into
What's
him.
happening there? Just a short gain.
Running back did not like that hit.
They'll run on 2nd.
Oh, you trying to run him over, and he dove in my legs. Good for him.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. Ooh, that is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Lions.
Zig was covered well.
Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
On the return, it's Robinson. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
He's got a whole. He's got a
they
whole
come to the
quarter
line
without
for a
running
first
at
down
once.
And 10.
I don't see why he wouldn't continue that.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Give me that.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold.
That's 2.
And his offense is going to
Two
be
by
all
Terrion.
set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Now pass deep for St.
Dime.
That is caught. What a throw. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown,
Dime.
Detroit.
Saw he bit down with that
The
crosser
extra
with that
point
safety.
from Carney is good. And the Lions will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. To return is Hubbard. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down
Every
in
offensive
time.
play, he looked.
It's a first down.
It's the tightest I've ever
12
seen.
12 yards on the pickup, and that's a first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
What are we doing here,
As this
guys?
offense continues to put anything together,
Defensive
and
line
score
can't
some
get
points, they need
no
to just
pressure
take a step
whatsoever there?
back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know,
It's either him or the
you
running
find
back.
your
Had a big
groove.
one.
He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. They'll look to throw again. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
In what's been a pretty one-sided affair from the opening whistle, it just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do.
You gotta be. How the hell?
On the move, past the 40.
How did all that
And
happen?
he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion.
Actually
and
gonna
it
run
really
it finally?
It's the yards
Probably
after
not.
catch
Probably
that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays.
Oh, my God.
That was a good one there. Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it.
Hey, he ran.
It's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike.
Took him almost a half.
2nd inches, you're thinking the 1st down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight. They sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll look to throw.
Pick.
And
Give me the big man, man, so I can pick that
It
off.
felt like a touchdown. It was kind of
Definitely going for
inevitable.
this.
They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it with Hubbard. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuffed him
maybe he should
on
run.
4th down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He'll let this one go long.
Ah! Crap.
And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing. Inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They face 2nd down and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
First time he's had an open guy.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it'll be 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Man, why do I feel some
Hunting
shenanigans coming here?
Set to kick this one away. He'll return it from the 11. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here we go. Now Fields. He's going to try it here again. That is caught. Oh, what about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. It is a big play there for the Lions. 61 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Back on the ground and back to Wright. And he's in. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Lions.
It worked today after that loss last week.
This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw. He'll air it out down the middle.
Damn.
That's hard. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside
How
the
did he get open?
35-yard line.
Carry on. What do you do?
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes.
We got him.
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure.
He's got no
coming right
timeouts.
at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He will air this out, looking for Sutton.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big
shutout.
shots.
Woo!
What's his kick? Is good. And the Panthers are on the board
the little things.
just before halftime.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
First down. Fields. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams.
Oh,
And he's going
one gotta
taken
beat. Come on,
down
man.
As time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. From the 6, here comes a return.
Oh, damn, he
And
almost
this
stuck out
will
of that.
work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the give, it's right. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
A carry here for Wright. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On the jet sweep, the give to St. Brown. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he will have the first down. The drive will
Hell of a
continue
catch,
after
Sam.
a pickup
Thought that was a
of
pick.
8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Nice
Ah.
on first down, but
Why
the
y'all got a
penalty
hold on the
flags
fullback dive?
come
Come on
in.
now.
And the question now, will the play stand? They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Play action now for Fields.
Nope.
That one pinballs around, but it
I got
is
lucky.
incomplete.
It should have been a pick.
St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll bring up second down.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field, so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
Whoa! And they'll take this down inside 35.
There's a guy, Mike, who just refuses to go down. You'd love to see the old school kind of stiff arm, get off me. Ability to break these tackles and still pick up big yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They go play action with Fields. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
All right, Mike, now it's getting to the point where it's almost becoming borderline disrespectful. I mean, despite having this big lead here in the second half, they continue to take shots downfield. They are not content with just running this clock out and shaking hands.
To the goal line and in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
Again, working deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
He's just chucking shit up.
The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
They get 20 on the connection. It's a Carolina 1st down. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack.
Pressure been all year so far.
A third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, here's Hubbard. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
2nd and 20 it is.
Throwing now from the gun. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his man. It's Hill.
He finally connected on one.
He will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Panthers. Will Lutz now for the PAT. And this one is blocked.
Oh, that's hilarious.
He's to the 40.
Even when he does something good.
Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The block extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll run with Wright.
He goes.
To space, past the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions add on to their already sizable lead. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, it's Robinson. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw.
Man, how many close sacks have we had today?
Couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. Back to the air one more time. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Carolina.
You stop playing man-to-man.
Once for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Panthers cut into the lead a little bit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On first down, a run for right.
Him going for strips again.
He gets free to the 20. And he's going to go all the way. Electrifying run. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his sixth this year.
He's going for strips.
Cardi now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will add one more onto their big lead. Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. To return is Hubbard. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Yeah, let's just go back to zone. At least that was giving him enough
Hill
fits.
brought in motion.
Getting wide open dudes.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That into the hands.
He wanted to go to Hill.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running
Now he's
back
losing.
Number one,
Insult to injury.
traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
He'll drop to throw. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Yeah, well,
This one caught at the 4.
he didn't let the defense set. The guy was running over there.
Jared
What do
Wiley.
you expect there?
Touchdown, Panthers. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy. But, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL,
Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Again here to Wright. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Head up. This is Wright. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down. They'll stay on the ground. And a short pickup, too. About the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And they get this one across midfield.
Let's wait for them to screw me there and not give me the first.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Oh, what a run. Down
inside
the 30-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
To the ground, a first down run.
See how it is. O-line, put in the backup. That's how you block.
But will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
Oh, my God. Fucking ping pong, dude. Or pinball. That was the epitome of pinball.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. So now they'll pitch it out here. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Fields from the gun on 3rd down. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. At their own 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his
play actions.
That's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback's inconsistency and pull this game out? Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Got him.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. They'll go with him again. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Fields going to look to run this himself. And he will take it in himself. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Detroit. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions stretch things out even further. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerrero. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Oh my God, get him!
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So it's a win here for the Lions.
Game night.
They bounced back from the loss last week. They put in a determined effort to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.
Lots of defensive action here. Alright, y'all. Till next time. Good game. Peace out.